with boats will eventually get splashed with the Chinese coast. Hasan, please go to China before the war. There is no, that's ridiculous. All right. Funny how America created the capital system and spread it around the world, and then as soon as a big enough competitor themselves comes along, they whinge and moan about it and lash out.
Also, President Trump is warning countries against cheating to get around his tariffs, but China may be taking steps between the...
Bro, what do you mean? Like, America is telling other countries not to work with China, and then China is saying, hey, don't do that. Oh my God, you guys, my 2-year-old is going to be so jealous. Oh my God. Miss Rachel followed? That's crazy. That's crazy. This is the greatest follow of all time, dude. What's the expectation from China to just like quietly sit by and get and allow America to destroy global trade? How dare they? How dare they, dude? How dare they? That is not allowed, you see. I can't believe you would want to not allow America to nuke global trade in its entirety for no real reason.
The U.S. and other nations. What is going on? Grady Trimble of Fox Business live at the White House. Hey, Grady.
Hey, good morning, Dana. China says that if the U.S. makes any deals at the expense of China, then it's going to, quote, take countermeasures in a reciprocal manner. And some experts are warning that Beijing could try to strike deals with European countries, for example, that are too good for those countries to refuse at the expense of the United States. But President Trump doesn't seem deterred from his plan, posting on Truth Social about the countries trying to reach agreements with his administration, saying, "It's good to see that the world knows we are serious, because we are. They must right the wrongs of decades of abuse, but it won't be easy for them. But for those who want the easiest path, come to America and build in America."
I got a readout from Jameson Greer yesterday, and it looks like we're north of 15 now of legitimate, serious offers on the table. The thing I could say you could look for is that when we think a deal's really, really close, then my expectation is the president's going to want to meet with that world leader here in the White House in order to close the deal.
So we will be paying very close attention to which world leaders are coming to the White House in the not too distant future. And here's what the Trump administration is trying to address, or at least cut into: a $300 billion trade deficit with China. Administration officials say despite that number, the U.S. actually has the upper hand.
China imports 11.5 million barrels of oil a day.
I hate to see my goat, Doug Burgum, in this shitty position, having to defend the Trump administration's incompetence, you know? This man sold software to Microsoft and became a billionaire. And look at him now. This beautiful man with his beautiful eyebrows. He has to sit around and defend the dumbest, most incompetent baboon in America.
They import about 25% of the calories they consume every...
Burgomaniacs, rise up. Doug Burzum.
Every day. And so when we think about the U.S. and us as being a superpower, we're an energy superpower, we're a food superpower, and China is highly dependent.
And Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who has been one of the leads in negotiating these new trade deals, he's meeting with his South Korean counterpart this week, I believe, here at the White House. So the wheeling and dealing continues despite these new warnings from China. Dana?
Grady, thank you so much.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe.
冲击不会太大，因为我们的市场，海湾市场。
今天有接到俄罗斯这边的话11万，欧盟的话有5万，中东那边的话有10万。
那我们就开始呢，有一些订单呢不划算的，我们就暂停，就不接那市场了。
传统的美国和欧洲市场之外，我们跟50多个国家地区都有业务上的来往。我们还有自己的设计和研发团队。我们手上有21项的专利。那如果我们这样实力强劲的替代者，那这个是他们需要去解决的问题。所以这个问题不是我们，而在于客人。
是可能关税升级以后，那可能会有点影响，但是我们其实也提早做了准备了，因为我们其实现在平台比较多，对吧？然后比方说像外贸的话，像关联的国际站，相当于有30多个平台，其实订单相对来说还是比较趋于稳定。
我们一定要走出来，把这个服装面料也跟我们的中国的这一些大型服装厂也好，或者线上的这一些 我们叫网红也好，跟他们做一些配套，只能往上升级去做自己的产业链的配套。
China warns against provocations over Taiwan. Those who play with fire will get burned. The international community. Wait, hold on. The international community is currently facing the impacts of unilateralism, protectionism, and bullying, and hegemonism. Countries in this region are eager to strengthen solidarity and cooperation, jointly safeguard regional stability, and work together to tackle challenges. Against this broad backdrop, the Philippines, in collusion with extraterritorial, is engaging in large-scale military exercises and introducing and deploying strategic and tactical weapons. Such actions undermine regional strategic stability and the prospects for economic growth in the region. They openly stand in opposition to the countries of this region and have already triggered strong resentment and opposition from regional nations. The Taiwan question is purely China's internal affair and lies at the very core of China's core interests. China firmly opposes any country using the Taiwan question as a pretext to strengthen regional military deployments, provoke tension and confrontation, and undermine regional peace and stability. We urge the relevant parties not to provoke on the Taiwan question. Those who play with fire will eventually get burned. And those who play with boats will eventually get splashed with the Chinese coast. Hasan, please go to China before the war. There is no, that's ridiculous. All right. Funny how America created the capital system and spread it around the world, and then as soon as a big enough competitor themselves comes along, they whinge and moan about it and lash out. Yes, I know Mandarin, chat. That's right. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy, is what they said. One of your latest China reacts is doing great on Bilibili. Oh, you, what is this? Oh my God. Wait, I mean, this is just 100,000 views, right? It's not that good. Why won't it translate? What are people saying? He's much smarter than when he watched The Rabbit and The Chosen Reservoir. The filming of Changchin Lake is indeed not good enough. It's the best to watch the movies of August 1st Film Studio. Wait, they know they know me on Bilibili so much that they know when I watched the Chinese movie about the Korean War. The whole article is well written, especially the one about Europe. More and more people will notice that Europe's leadership does not reflect the values of the people. Oh, it's the Rabbit. Oh. The Rabbit ones that we watched. That was dope. Dude, W China is happening. Oh my God, this is 1,562,530 views.
To the haters, China is
holy moly. Don't make this guy depressed. He's trying to express that he understands China better than the up in the video. The blogger shouldn't have thought, I am fair and just. You can say that you are good, but it exceeds my understanding. It is false propaganda. You cannot say that I am bad because the bad part has its reasons. Bro only cares about Chinese netizens glaze and not our nasty Western glaze. Yes. Hasan Lemon Brother. Trump's rednecks envy the iron fist of the University of Tokyo, but they do not know what is behind it. HasanAbi once again expressed this desire.
Found out. March pulled this up.
Are they overemphasizing speed in themselves? The authorities actually didn't do anything. It's just a visa. The government does not need to intervene, but it needs to make a statement. Only after the statement is made, local cultural tourism and enterprises will dare to cooperate. Lemon Brother.